Salute, dear friends. This is Dutchman playing a battle on Ulster Valley. Attackers Dutchman, Irish, Mr. Eclectic versus Alexander Nevsky, General Matthew Ridgway, and Flames. Always good games when Flames and Irish are playing. Good to have the Mister here, Alexander and General Matthew, two newer players for us. Both welcome, good players. Great having them here. Ulster Valley is a map I recently enjoyed playing. After so many games, there are really not that many maps, but Ulster Valley is one of the better ones. This is a good game. I just saw the replay, and let's see what's going on. I have a feeling I'm playing Turkey quite often. By now you know my army standards. Let's look at Mester to the left, army composition, lots of cap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all chasseurs, 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, voltigeurs, that's interesting, different than what I bring, old guard, 3 old guards, militia, and regular general staff, and I saw some Swiss foot, 2 Swiss foot, 2 Polish, and I saw some militia there too. Irish always interesting to see what he has. Hussars, Lancers. Are they Lancers? No, they're just Hussars too. Freikorps, I think they have higher morale. Hussars have lower morale. Muskets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 Fusiliers, Hussars, Brando Ulances.
Yes, sir.
Nice, good Ulances. Now you see how close he has them at the start of the game. So right at the start line, you want to be close as possible so you get to where you need to be first. Usually center of the map is the place you want to hold, and so there's a rush to the center. Foot guard, muskets. Look at that, they're all at the starting point. Interesting. We are facing Flames. Recently, he's shown me how to play as Austria, my new favorite faction. So in future, you're going to see me playing with Austria as well. Ulances, all Ulances, interesting. Grenzers, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rules are 4 lights, 1 artillery. First Regiment, 47th, and Arc. These are the 3 elites. Hungarian Fusiliers. I don't see any militia here. I think he replaced that for artillery. Prussia. This is general. Very well positioned. This artillery is going to be really difficult to fight. Very well positioned, right on the hill. And lots of units to protect that. His cav is rear, he's got dragoons, Fusiliers already in open position, foot guards, muskets, and muskets. Irish charging to the center. I'm playing as Turkey, going to the center as well, but again, we don't have any artillery. None of us brought any artillery. They did. Each brought 1 artillery, and so there you go. 7-foot howitzer. Not a good idea to have a general all the way back there. The problem with that is that it's hard to attack right now. There's a narrow path over here, and it's going to put some stakes. So this is going to be extremely difficult for me to charge through. And so there will not be much action on my side. These are starting salvos, and it started with artillery. Now Irish is going very, very aggressively. 3 hussars going straight at. He's not paying attention. You see that? Flames is not paying attention. Now, I think Irish noticed that. It's that close. And he goes for attack. Wow. Shaken. Still. This guy's lost half a unit, 45. Oh, what a mess. France is too far to come for support. Oh, look at that, what a mess. Oh, what a mess here in the lines. Very aggressive from Iris. Unfortunately, I don't see a breakthrough over here. Iris sacrificed 2 cav units. Definitely brought havoc in the ranks of Austrian's player. But he's got all his units, even here, this cav unit 26. All his units are standing and they are holding ground. France has to retreat. France... Oh, this is so much. The bombardment is incredible. So, I can go for a charge. I really don't see myself being able to charge through here. He's got everything covered with multiple units, so I'm getting just shredded here. So what I do instead is I'm sending my cav and support to left flank. I'm thinking maybe we could break through over here. Very well positioned by Mester. So he's sending all his cav at once, 3 units. That's never been a favor of it. You want to send 1 unit at a time. So now all your cav is tangled here, one square. Just a quick recap. You see Austria. This is a good blocking right over here. Blocks a lot of the shots. Although the Cav are decimating over here. Certainly the action is in the center. I'm trying to support my partner here by sending my Janissaries to the houses. My Cav moving to the center. I don't see a pass over here. Over here it's all still. Over here is pretty quiet. Center is where action is. Irish is just pushing hard. Straight down Fusiliers versus muskets. Wow. Another Cav charge supported by Turkish Cav. And my goal is to break through, and I want to go for this location here. There's no support, but I'm tangled. These guys just get tangled here. I just don't want to go, keep getting tangled. Make it. No, I was not able to make it. This Prussian player does send 2 units for support. And one thing I want to point out is all these shots, they're not as effective. Cannons are not as effective as you think. They're good versus Cav, but not against infantry. The melee is excellent in the hand-to-hand combat, Fusiliers. See Cav charge coming. Turkish Cav finally managed to break through. Look at the dead. And so I'm trying to go one more time for this. This time we have full unit. '47. Done. There goes. Ouch. So the problem with this Prussian cav was they used all three over here, and so that I didn't have any more cav. I think this one is coming from Alexander. But now Irish is down to a few units. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there is an outflanking force going around here. We got 1, 2, 3 cav. Old guard, old guard. These are elite. 3 elite. Wow. Will they make it on time? On this side, look at that crater's artillery shots over here. And all that, only 92 killed. I think this is Prussian general? And the outflanking force is coming. Damn, so close. Point blank. Point blank versus... Wow, charging the old guard. More cav coming. Oh, this is point blank. Wow. You don't want to charge old guard. Oh, and the cav. one. Look at that. Non-stop artillery shot. But we're just facing each other while I've sent all my cav, almost all my cav and my melee to this side. This has got a huge force waiting here. The center is in hands of Prussia. They're winning the game. Power bar. And we are separated more or less. France is won the left flank, but in the center we got only one Semet, 2 infantry units, and Prussia is still in full force. Ulan says Austria, they're well connected, and they have 1 artillery, so this does not look good for us, guys. What to do next? Cav unit sending out more Semets. The only way we could break this is through the Semets. Still have my general. Oh no, he did not see that. He did not see that. Oh, he just lost a cap unit. He did not see that. So they are playing defensively. You could see they're just holding the line. Attack has to come from our side. France is trying to mobilize and outflank. We are finally connecting here. What are we gonna do? So I have 2 Janissary units and a cav. I'm sending these Janissaries right into the house. Get the house. Could break them. I just don't know if this is a good move. Oh, full unit coming down to 90. Wow, I just lost 30 men.
Onun beyni çek şunu.
Getting cav charge from flank. Oh boy. Oh boy. Managed to form square right in time. Nice, here comes the French. I lost my 2 musketeers, but I managed to get into the house. It's about these janissaries, and they should be able to break the house. That was my general. Nice, right in time. It's about time, General's bodyguard. So again, Alexander is just standing here, just expecting me to attack him. Why would I? Why would you want to attack this? There's no movement. I see it more often. The players are standing here and expecting the other person just coming to the line of fire. Alright, we managed to get the house. And so did France. We are finally connected. And so Irish start the game. Flames is down to 2 units. General Matthew, I believe. He is done with his units. And Powerboard is now to our own advantage. And so the other aspect is he's still got an artillery, but oh well, not much going on. So now the idea is to outflank from this side, obviously, get around them, because you don't want to come from here. There's an opening here, there's an opening here. So these are 2 areas you want to attack. He's still standing, not moving. He's finally sending his cav in. And a musket. 2 muskets. Look at that. So many units still around. So he's redirecting his units. And the Turks are in the hill. Still anyone's game. How are we going to attack this? I'm going to fast forward this before these guys get into position. Man, this artillery is relentless. 2 chevrons, a lot of kills. Forming another line here, again very defensively. The line of sight is not that great. So what do? This, oh no, he's going to offense. He's going into offense, very well done. Should have done a lot earlier actually, but so he's moving here, I'm pulling back and trying to outflank him from this side. There's another attack coming. So there is a gap here, you see that? And that's what I'm trying to exploit. This is a good gap, you get up here and it's artillery exposed. Too close, these lines are just too close. bringing my cav up, but he sees that, I think. Oh, I'm so close. Cav is ready to go for attack. There they go, these guys. 25 men. For some reason, these guys are not running. He sees that, and he's sending a full unit. So there's no way I'm going to be able to beat that. We'll go for a retreat. So Janissaries from here, Cav from behind. You want to go 1-2 punch. Right in time from the square. But then he got the Janissaries. So the lights. And that followed with infantry. Pulling back his cav, so there you go. Road is open for my cav. And with that, it's just too much. All fronts is getting attacked. And I think with that, the game is coming to an end. 1434, my side of kills. 1428 for Iris. It was very aggressive. 1120 for Mr. Electric, Alexander Nevsky 916. So yeah, I could say, Alexander, you got to be more active. I did see you sending units. You sent cav and infantry to your partner, to General Matthew Ridge, but more is needed. Just standing there and expecting enemy to attack you will not further your cause. General Matthew Ridge, 1459 killed. Flames outstanding, 1117. But he had to fight all fronts. He had to fight Iris and Mr. So, great game. Let's look at the unit statistics. Kills, my Semets, Nizam, Semets. Oh, look at this mounted cav. 60 men, twice a kill. Very well done for these guys. Losses. Again, my Semets got the most losses. And my calf also went from 60 loss. Every single one of them died. Wow, 54. I think this game goes to... I think Iris, he fought everyone. He fought all three armies. Did really well. Thank you very much for that. Thank you to our opponent. Very well played. Thank you to Mr. Iris for the great game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next one. Cheers.